So I guarantee you guys right now, for any of you that are watching this video that have any amount of success, abundance, prosperity, you know exactly what I'm going to be talking about and how this journey really unfolds. Every single person that is chosen for something, once upon a time, was overlooked, unnoticed, underappreciated, possibly even disrespected and disregarded. You could see things that others could not. You knew things others did not know. You moved a certain way that nobody else did. This alone will make others think that you're crazy or that you're wrong for doing whatever it is that you're doing. And I guarantee you, anyone on earth that has a big purpose for whatever they're doing has experienced these things from the outsiders looking in to what you're doing. It's always going to happen, bro. And some of you right now on your journey, you're in the thick of it. It's just starting to happen. And the only thing you can do is take it day by day by day by day by day by day and keep focusing on what you're doing. Because the unnoticed will become noticed eventually. If you're chosen for something, you're going to become noticed eventually for what you're doing. You will not be unnoticed forever. Things won't be the way they were forever. Things will be in your favor more than you could have ever imagined. If you just take it day by day and keep doing the things that you're doing, you will create a life that is unimaginable, with people that you did not even imagine you would be with, friends with, possibly even a relationship partner with. It's all going to come if you just stay focused through all the stuff that you have to go through. Because like I said, chosen ones will always go unnoticed. They'll always be disregarded, disrespected, unappreciated. And it's just more of what you have to go through to climb to the heights that you were supposed to, that God has called you to climb to. It is madness. It is chaos. It's painful to a degree, mentally especially. But you have to face it, bro. That's why I'm saying you have to take it day by day by day and just do your best today. Stay in your higher frame. Stay in your higher self, in your mind and in your body. If you live with someone that's toxic, literally leave your house and walk out and start venturing off somewhere. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay around things that's going to keep you down. There's always a way out, bro. There's always a way to do the things that you want to do in this life. If you can just stay focused, if you can just put your mind in the right place, you would be surprised at what would happen. And you'll also be surprised how one thing leads to the other, 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 to the other. And this is why I always heavily preach in this channel to try things, fail forward. Anytime I've ever had a so-called failure, I never felt like I was failing. I never felt like anything I've ever done was like I failed. Even though some people label it that, I felt like I made the right moves. That's how you fail forward, because even though what you did didn't work out, you still felt like you should have done it because you try things and now you know it's not that, so you're one step closer to the things that you know what you're actually going to do. This is why failing forward equals success. And no matter how many people try to come at you for the things you're doing, if you were chosen for something, you will stay firm in all those attacks, because the attacks is going to come. Sometimes from your own people. I've even noticed things happen from people who is once a so-called friend. And I've been in stages of this, bro. Like, those so-called friend type situations happened when I was 18, 19, 20, 21. Now, you just see things happen and it's like, okay, that person would once talk to me. That person would once have a conversation with me. I was once cool with this person. But now, not so much. And it's because of your change, your progress, your mission, your prosperity. It can bother some people so much, they don't even want nothing to do with you no more. Because you climbed higher than they imagined. You were smarter than they gave you credit for. You can make better moves than they anticipated, and you did it. And they're mad because you made better moves. Probably doing better in life because you made better moves and you worked harder. So things can get out of whack sometimes, bro. Like, and that's why, like, the word friends is outdated. It's an outdated concept of a word, bro. Most people's associates, most people ain't really your friend. Like, if you really have a true connection with someone, they're more so a brother, not a friend. Like, there's associates and then there's your brothers. Your brothers are close. Your brothers would never turn their back on you. Your brothers are there. They don't act weird. They don't act strange. They don't envy you. Those are envious people. You can even have people you're kind of cool with, but they're associates that can even be that way. So it's just a strange world overall, is what it is. Very strange world. And I can't relate because I have respect for people who ain't doing much. Like, as long as you respect me, I can respect you. I can respect people who's on top of the world. I can respect people who's at the bottom of the barrel, as long as they're real and respectful and has at least some levels of self-awareness, because I don't enjoy delusional people around me. Delusion leads to just delusional thoughts. People make things up about you because they want to believe that about you. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Not true. You made that up. You just said something that you want to believe about somebody else. It's not the truth. Delusional people gotta go, bro. Envious people, bro, gotta go. So you can grow. Because envious people is trying to disrupt your patterns. Envious people is trying to get you off your square because you're doing so damn good. When I was doing so damn good in the past in the gym when I first started, people's throwing all kinds of insults my way and stuff like this, not even to my face, just to other people. And, oh, he said this about you and blah, blah, blah. You just hear that kind of stuff and it's like, these individuals are all clowns. I'm smoking yous all, and yous are all mad about it. Do something about it. But they won't. Why? Because you the man, deep down they know it, and they're just, the fact that you're the man, it makes them want to just attack you in some sort of negative way, because they know what the truth is, deep down. All of what I'm explaining so far will happen to you if you're chosen. I promise you that. I promise you, write it down in your calendars. It's going to happen if it didn't already. Anyone who climbed to any amount of success or prosperity on their path and they're doing something really amazing will experience those things. Will experience those things. And for such a long time, man, for such a long time on your path, you will go unnoticed. Because when you don't have the results to show for it, even though you're on the right path, even though you're on the right track, but your results ain't that impressive yet, everyone just wants to undermine you. Everyone just wants to overlook you completely and act like you're nothing significant at all until you reach a point that they can no longer deny you anymore. You reach a certain point and it's like, okay, we can't lie on this guy no more. He's way too out there. He's doing his thing. He looks way too good. He's way too fresh. Whatever it might be. They can no longer do the dirty things they were doing because you hit a certain amount of success and prosperity on your path, your purpose, and your journey. It's all about the journey. And some parts of the journey being chosen ain't too pretty. It's going to be ruthless. It's going to be tough. You don't only have a hard path, you have to deal with all the outsiders and all the devils who's throwing negative things your way because their panties are in a bunch. Because they ain't really got nothing. Nothing important. And whose fault is that? It's not your fault, but yet they take it out on you because of your growth. That's what people do nowadays, folks. They're going to take things out on you. They don't know how to respect certain things. They just don't want to do it. They just want to view you as competition and do things to you. They ain't never going to be your friend, bro. They ain't never going to walk in your house, bro. They ain't never going to face you face to face, bro. They ain't never going to do it. You see them in real life, they freeze like Elsa. I've seen those individuals. Some of them being friends I used to be with in the past. They got lots to say behind closed doors, things about you that ain't even true. And they see you and oh my God, why? Because reality hits. It's like thinking and being so delusional, you think you could kill a bear with your own hands until a bear's in front of you, running at you, hungry, ready to just take you away. You're not so confident now, are you? No, the bear's going to get you 100 times out of 100 times. That's how delusional some of these people are. And they're that delusional because they choose to be. They choose to live in reality. They choose to accept the truth. They choose to not accept the truth. They don't want to accept it. They want to lie to themselves, live in this false state, think things that ain't even true, just to take away from you. But you will climb so damn high, it's going to burn a hole right through them. I've dealt with people like this my whole life, bro. My whole life, I dealt with people like this. They want to take away what you've done. They want to take away all the hard work you put in. They want to say you cheated to some form because that's the only way he did it, because he cheated, because he did this. Nobody cheated. You're a liar. You're lying. But they want to believe it. They want to believe that about you so bad. To make themselves feel better of their shortcomings. They just don't want to give you that medal. They just don't want to give you that plaque. You the man. But if they could just do that, they don't understand how much that would serve them. That's an inspiration. That person is an inspiration. Look at what they done. That's crazy. He actually did that. She actually did that. Wow. They ain't going to do that though. They're going to find any little way possible, all in their feelings and mad and angry. It's because he did this. It's because he cheated. It's because he robbed a bank to get to where he is today. He robbed a bank. That's what he did. He robbed the bank. That's how he did it. Is that right? Robbed a bank, eh? Totally. Just going robbing banks every day. Totally. Delusional. Delusional. The things I've heard, man, on this journey that I've been on over the last 10 years, it just makes you laugh sometimes. And you can do nothing but feel sorry for these people at the end of the day because they are wrecked. The life you're living and the life you will live, significantly different than them. And that's why they so mad, bruh, because they can't accept it. But guess what? You're the only one that made your life what it is today and will continue to make your life. You're the only one. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Only you. And guess what? For those individuals, nobody else is going to change their life or their circumstances besides themselves. This is where all the anger comes because you're just a direct reflection of accountability and truth and knowledge and wisdom. That is what you are. And these individuals, bro, stay being delusional, stay lying to themselves, stay in this mind frame that's just protecting them from every bit of truth because they can't take it. They can't. They can't really take the hard work. They can't really take the late nights, the early mornings, the suffering, the not feeling so well, but you keep moving forward. They can't take it. But you could. And you did. And you will continue to take whatever comes your way to become who you are. That's the difference. They just don't want to give that to you. Chosen one's always going to go unnoticed, bro. For such a long time, it'll be that way for yourselves, folks. And you all know it. Regardless of where you're at. Some of you are pretty damn high up right now. Some of you are about in your journey. And some of you are kind of starting out and you're starting to experience these things. Like, you might be doing something right now that's quite impressive. You might be just like me whenever I was younger, making gym progress, and you're kind of making the people around you look not as good because you're in better shape. They take offense to that. But that's what losers do. They take offense to your progress. Instead of being like, damn, this guy. And really doing the inner work on themselves and finding what it is for themselves and dedicating their whole life to it. Instead, they don't have that ability, so what are they going to do? Point the finger at you and make up excuses as to why you do the things that you do. He robbed a bank. He cheated. He cheated. You couldn't do that. You had to have cheated. You had to have robbed a bank. Just making stuff up out of thin air, slandering your name. People will make up lies about you to make you look silly, boy. It is crazy the attacks you will experience. And being a chosen one, you have to stay level-headed, which was pretty hard for me to do in the past. It's easy now. It's easy now. I can stay calm through anything, but in the past, I was a bit of a hothead, boy. I wanted to get these people. I wanted to, what? And it's like I was young, inexperienced. I took offense to everything because I was once close with a lot of people. Like, bro, it's hard when it comes from your own people. When you've never experienced that type of stuff before, but then you experience it. You start to take it personal because they're like doing everything they can to hurt you, to affect you, to take you down. And it's hurtful. But you have to experience it and grow past it, which is what I'd done. I didn't let that get me down. I let it motivate me. I didn't do nothing, even though I sometimes wanted to when you're just like, I want to get them. You still don't. And you use all that as motivation and you just it just keeps expanding you and expanding you and expanding you and expanding you over time. You're just like a hot air balloon. You just don't let nothing get you down. You just keep expanding because you know that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to stay flat. You're not supposed to stay the same. Things are supposed to change. You're supposed to move. You're not a tree. You're more than a tree that was planted in the ground, grows to a certain height, and just stays. It's not how it is. But anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. All you have experienced this. The thing that blows my mind the most is some people so-called experience this, which I don't know for sure because I didn't see them experience this. I'm not saying they haven't, but I didn't see it. And these same people that have gone through all this stuff and they had haters and they had this are some of the same individuals that will turn on you and start to hate on you. They are hypocritical. They are very hypocritical people. So you start to question things like, maybe they didn't go through that. Maybe they are just delusional. Or maybe you just grew so fired, what? That they just feel the need to hate now. I don't know what it is. But you're going to come across these people as a chosen one. And let me tell you, they ain't your brother. They ain't your friend. They're not on your team. If you only knew, bro. If you only knew. And I'll tell you something. I know. And I'm letting y'all know. Stay alert. Stay alert. Because some people just show you things. And when you see it, you can't unsee it. It's been seen. Thank you very much.